dancers, welcome to class today. I hope you're ready to relax, rejuvenate, get cozy. Oh, this is gonna be so juicy and yummy. Oh, I love restorative and yin yoga, you guys. I'm gonna tell you a little story that I think a lot of you will be able to relate to. In a dancer's mind, when we are just those go-getter types, we have crazy schedules, school, classes, jobs, rehearsals, we gotta work out, we gotta stay fit, strong, always trying to progress. We can get into this habitual way of being of just always on, always go, 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 like I got shit to do. If I'm gonna take time to do a movement practice, it's gonna be working out, it's gonna be conditioning, like I need to get cardio, I need to stay in shape. And we have this big resistance to like intentional slowing down. We're like, if I have an hour, why would I lay around when I could be, working out, getting that cardio on? It just doesn't feel productive sometimes. We're like, I have a busy schedule, like I can't just take an hour to lay around. And that was so me a couple years ago. And until I really tapped into the magic of a restorative yin practice, which is long holds in really gentle poses, stretching, just deep breathing, until I learned that it's okay to shift my intention to just fully relaxing. I had such a bad relationship with food and how I felt about my body. I was only working out because I felt bad about myself. And I was always stressed, always on going. I had a really hard time managing my energy and my time and being focused and present in what I was really doing. And it wasn't until I started creating space to intentionally relax my nervous system, relax my body, take time to lower my cortisol levels, my stress levels, take time to breathe and to release and to get into my fascia. It wasn't until I started doing that I was able to finally get into the best shape in my life that I've ever been in, and it wasn't because I started working out more. In fact, I probably work out less than I did before now, but I feel in better shape. I feel better about my body. My eating habits and mindfulness and emotions around food have changed for the better. I feel so much more intuitive around it, and I can just manage the things that are on my plate with more presence and less stress and more in a calm, grounded, centered state. And so that's what I wanted to share with you in this practice today, in a restorative practice where the intention is to relax, is to bring our nervous system down into a deep state of rest, digest, chilling out. Because there's a lot of benefits to a restorative and yin practice. On one hand, it's so anti-aging. This slow practice of yin with long holds for the fascia to really get its time and chance to fully expand, relax, and release is so good for our physical health, for keeping us mobile and healthy and fluid as we age. This is such an anti-aging practice. But when we also add that restorative element of using the props to just support our body so that we can really relax, when we lower our cortisol levels, there's a laundry list of benefits we receive. We improve our digestion health, spark that inner fire of digestion. It improves our metabolism, it improves our brain function, it regulates our hormones. It's amazing. And all of that too actually plays into, maintaining a healthy weight, or if you're trying to lose weight. There's a really interesting study that was done back in 2013 where they took a group of women and had split them into two and had one group doing cardio power yoga for 6 months, every single day. And in the other group, they had those women just doing restorative yoga every day for 6 months. And the group that did restorative yoga consistently actually lost more weight than the group that were doing the cardio power fast flows. So the power of taking time to relax and to lower your cortisol levels and just chill out is potent as fuck. So that's what we're here to do today. You're gonna need a few things. Some water, of course, start sipping on that. And then go get yourself either like a resistance band, a TheraBand, or a yoga strap, or even go borrow your boyfriend's tie or something like this that you can, some fabric or stretchy thing. Go ahead and grab that. If you want to fold up a blanket or something soft that's not too cushy and put it on your mat, that would be a nice option for today. Go ahead and grab a yoga bolster if you have one, and if you don't have one, what are you doing with your life? I'm just kidding, guys, but for real, you should get yourself one of these. It's gonna make your practice so amazing. And then grab your yoga blocks if you have those. So if you don't have the blocks or the bolster, that's okay. You can just grab yourself some pillows. You're not gonna be able to set yourself up at this angle, but you can still use them. So with that said, y'all, with that intention set to just de-stress, relax, it's been a long week, let's go ahead and get started. All right, my loves, so if you have your bolster and your blocks, I want you to set them up like this. So bolster's at an angle, you have one block on the second height and then another block on the highest height, and then kind of supporting this at an angle. And what you're gonna do is bring your feet together, let your knees open. If you wanna place pillows under your knees, that can feel really nice, especially if you have super hypermobile hips, to give them support. And then you are just going to relax back onto that bolster and settle in, bringing one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly, just connecting in with your body. Go ahead and close the eyes. And begin to breathe in through the nose. And let a sigh come out the mouth. Inhale through the nose for 3, 2, 1. Exhale out the mouth for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last time, inhaling for 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let your arms release down from your body to rest at your sides. Begin to scan your body, feeling into your toes all the way up to the crown of your head. Just noticing how your muscles feel, how your body feels. Are you holding any tension anywhere? And can you let it begin to melt away from your body with every exhale? Breathing in and out through the nose. I want you to picture you feeling your absolute best, feeling your most energized, your most calm, grounded, blissful, happy, rejuvenated self. Yourself when you just feel full of life and vitality, feeling vibrant, yet calm and centered, and totally at ease. And when you visualize that version of yourself, how does that feel in your body? Can you imagine how that version of yourself would feel in your body? Letting that feeling of health, radiance, vitality, ease, that easy, peaceful, calm, centered energy saturate every fiber of your being. Bring your breath down to your lower ribs, to your lower belly, letting your diaphragm expand the belly and the low ribs as you inhale. Let the belly deflate as you exhale. Yourself to feel good here. There's nothing you need to do, nothing you need to prove. Your worth is not valued with your productivity. Your worth does not equal how productive you've been. We'll take 5 more full, cleansing, releasing breaths. With every exhale, cleansing away any fear, any stress, any insecurities, letting them completely melt away to create space in your body for love, for peace, and for bliss. Straighten your legs out, stretch your arms up overhead. Maybe circle your wrists and ankles. And then wrap yourself in a hug, just letting your arms drape around you. Saying to your body, I love you, thank you for everything. And then release your arms down, bend your knees, and we're just going to let the knees gently fall side to side. Just very slow. Now letting your knees fall to the left, I want you to take that right foot and cross it over the left leg here. Maybe if you want to hold on to it with that left hand. We're just taking a gentle cross here, getting into that right booty here. So once you've found that, Just allow yourself to relax and allow just this pose to work its magic. Maybe you want to hold on to the shin or the knee. Remember, this is a being pose rather than a doing pose, so there's no need to pull or force anything. Slowing down is actually speeding up. That might sound like a paradox, but it is so true. If we don't take time to slow down and to relax, we'll get burnt out and end up slowing ourselves down more. If we don't take time to let our muscles rebuild and recover after a lot of activity, we won't get stronger. Back to the center and letting them fall side to side again. And then finally letting your knees fall over to the right and then crossing that left foot over the right knee and take your stillness here. Direction is comfortable for your head and your neck. Nice. And gently releasing that back to the center. Alright, so grabbing your strap or your resistance band, you're going to do a little back of the leg stretch. So if you're not very warm, remember, just go gentle. We're not trying to force anything here, we're just trying to help the muscles relax, so we don't want any pulled muscles. What you're going to do, go ahead and bend that right leg and wrap this strap around your left foot. So we don't want it to be right here on our arch, we want it to be on the ball of our foot to protect our plantar fasciitis right here. So just to protect your arch, make sure it's on the ball of your foot. And then we're using a strap so that we can let our arms relax, so we don't have to be holding ourselves up here. So the purpose of the strap, I don't care even if you're the most flexible person, it's so that you can let your arms relax and you don't have to be holding. So just slowly bring that leg towards you. And then with your strap and your hands, try to take that leg in a circle. So your leg is really relaxed here. You're not moving with your leg, you're letting your hands move the strap to move your leg. See if you can really release in that hip socket and just let your leg be gooey. And then switch directions. Just helping the tissues around that hip socket release and relax a little bit, and then finding stillness in the center. And now what I like to do here, especially if I'm feeling a little tight down the back of my leg and my hamstring, is instead of holding static, or before I hold static, I like to find the tiniest little bounce here. So using your hands, this is especially potent if you have a resistance band, that's something a little more stretchy, has a little more bounce to it, it's a little easier. So we're not doing big, like, huh, huh. We're doing really little pulses, like we're just trying to gently, gently, gently bounce that leg. So your arms are doing the work here. The benefit will happen when you really try to let that left leg relax and just go with the flow of these little pulses. Just bounce, 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 bounce. Just gentle little pulses towards your face. This looks really silly, but if you're being really gentle, it should help your fascia begin to loosen up. The fascia likes a little bounce sometimes. It likes a little swing, a little bounce, but it also likes static stillness. So let's go ahead and take that now. Letting your arms relax down. And just pulling that leg in towards you. So if you're one of my hypermobile babes, make sure you have a little micro bend in your leg here. You're not just stretching into your knee, okay? That's very important here. Breathing into the back of that leg. Maybe you're feeling some heat. Maybe you're feeling a little tingle. Just breathe into it. The midline, so transferring both straps into your right hand, bring that left leg or left hand out to the side, and we're just taking that left leg towards the right a little bit, just to try and get into this outer leg here. So we're trying to find that gentle place where we're getting a gentle stretching sensation, but we're not going too intense here. We're not warmed up. So if your ego is trying to tell you to push it further and look more flexible, see if you can just allow yourself to meet your body where it's at here. Just be gentle. Maybe it would feel good to run your hand down the back of that leg. Just encourage the muscle and all of the tissue here to relax. Back to the center, bring the straps to your left hand. So what you're going to do here, you can let that right leg fall open or straighten out if you want, whatever feels good here. You're going to bend your left knee like you're coming into a happy baby. And you're going to bring that left elbow to the inside of that leg. Let it wrap around that strap and come down here. So this, I'll show you guys, kind of like this. Bring your elbow in, go whoop, like that. And that way, you can let your arm relax too. You don't have to be holding it. Bring it around and let it rest on the straps. That way you're getting the stretch through the hip, through the leg here. And you can also relax your arms. So, half happy baby, let that right leg relax on the floor. Let your right arm relax on the floor. And breathe into that hip. Breathe here. And if you don't have a stretchy resistant band or putting your elbow up and over doesn't feel good, you can just hold regularly. I just find that that little wraparound really allows me to relax my arms because the band is holding my leg in place with my arm weight, and the band is also holding my arm. Bending the left knee, extend that right leg up, and wrap that resistant band around the ball of your foot here. Easing into the stretch. Remember, don't lock into your knee. And then with your hands, relaxing your hip socket, relax your quads and your hamstrings. Try to encourage them to not do the work here. Just let your arms and the band take that foot in a circle, going both directions. Awesome, and then coming to the center, and we'll just take those little pulses again. So these are really baby, like really, really minute, really subtle. We're not slamming our leg back and forth. We're just doing a little tiny pulse, just trying to encourage the fascia in the back of the leg and the hip and the hamstring to just relax a little bit. Sometimes it needs a little tiny bit of a bounce if it's feeling really tight before going into a static stretch. Just breathe here, let your arms do the work. Don't worry about activating any leg muscles. And then let's take some static stillness here. Just like, oh, good Lord, don't let your band just almost slap you in the face. So, just letting your arms relax down, just letting gravity do the work here. And the focus here is to relax rather than to force. So close your eyes. Straps into that left hand and just let that right leg cross over to the left side a little bit. And then stretching with that outer leg. Back to the center, let that left leg extend down, bend the right knee, and as you bend, bring that right elbow inside of the leg, let it hook on top of that strap. And then you can just relax. Letting that hip open. Let your breath show you whether you need to go deeper or ease off. How can you find the most easeful breath? How can you help the breath, or how can you use the breath to help you feel more easeful in this pose if this is quite a stretch for you? How can you communicate with your body, with your muscles, that it's okay to release, to relax? Take the strap off, set it off to the side, bend that right knee, wrap your hands around it, and draw it forward to draw you up. So go ahead and move your bolster over to the side, move your blocks away, and let's come forward onto our hands and knees here. Taking a tabletop, inhale cat, exhale cow, round the spine. Inhale, exhale. Beautiful, walking your hands forward, melting your heart and your third eye to the ground. And then go ahead and bend at the elbows, bringing your palms together at the back of your neck, and then walk your elbows in a little bit. Breathing into the shoulders, stretching out the triceps. Release your hands down, coming up onto your forearms, making sure they're parallel. Tuck your toes. I'm going to take this little sweater off, tuck your toes, and lift your hips up and back to a dolphin pose. So just like down dog, but with your forearms on the ground. Hips up, neck relaxed, nice long spine here. Just walking out through your feet a couple times. And when you're ready, inhale that right leg up to the sky, taking a big stretch here. And then bend that right knee just a couple times, trying to kick your butt here. Breathe. And then find a moment of stillness, either with that knee bent or straight. Relax the back of the neck. And then bring that leg forwards, like you're trying to bring it up to your nose, and then I want you to cross that leg. So right leg crossing over left, and then drop your knees to the floor. So knees are crossed over each other, stacked on top, and then go ahead and sink your booty back, reaching your arms forward. So this is what you look like. Knees are stacked. And then stretching forwards. Breathing into your hips, into your back body. And find what feels good here. So if you want to grab your bolster and relax onto it in any way that feels good, you can do that. Whatever you want. Breathing into the low back, breathe down the spine, relax the shoulders and the jaw. Cross that right leg, and I want you to bring it out to the side and kind of come up here, so you're like, you know, sort of like Malasana, but then with that knee down. If you want to place your bolster in front of you, go ahead and do that, but we're just going to slide down. So we're getting this nice inner thigh stretch. So doing whatever would feel good here, feel supportive. that knee roll forward. Don't roll in on your arches, really try to keep it open. That hip open. Starts to wander, just bring yourself back to the present moment. Beautiful. Inhale, coming up. And extend that right leg out to the side. I'm going to let you choose kind of what angle you want it at. Make sure those toes are reaching up towards the ceiling. And sink back just like you would in a child's pose. And now if you want to use pillow, bolster, block, any way to support you here. Oh, it feels so good. So drop on down into this. Just allow yourself to surrender to the moment, to gravity, to your breath. There's nothing you need to do or anywhere you need to go than to just be right here and now. Press up. And now moving up, bolster if you have it out of the way. With that right leg, you can lift it up, reach for it with the left hand. Gently lower yourself down onto your back, and then let that right leg come over to the left. So a little cattail pose here. And with that left leg, you can either have it straight, bent, or reach for that foot with the right hand. So wherever you are, just allow yourself to breathe and begin to melt into it. Relax your shoulders here. Closed. Really let this be an inward experience. How does each pose change in sensation? How does it change on a mental or emotional level? How does your energy change from pose to pose? Continue to breathe with your diaphragm, breathing into your belly. side and press yourself up. Let's go ahead and take the other side, coming down to your forearms. Tuck the back toes, pressing up and back to downward dog. Walking out through the legs, let it feel good in the calves. When you're ready, let's bring that left leg up to the sky. Relax the back of the neck. Make sure to not lock into your right knee here. And then bend that left knee and just do a couple little kicks of that leg here. And then finding stillness either with this leg bent or straight. And then bringing it forward to cross around that right leg, wrap around, drop both knees to the ground, and sink your hips back. Full deep breaths, again just noticing, without judgment, without expectation. We're just here to notice and to allow. Cross that leg, and we're gonna take this open kind of squat position again. So really make sure that you're not rolling in on that knee, and then just melt forwards. And if you want to use a pillow or a bolster or a block here, that's totally fine. Beautiful, coming on up, and then let's go ahead and take that same extended child's pose with that left leg out, toes up towards the ceiling, rotating from the hip. Take a bolster if you want, and then sink your hips back. Oh, hello, inner thighs. So again, just noticing, scanning your body in each pose, seeing if you can relax, if you can release, and how it feels to release. a gentle smile to your face and send some gratitude and love to your beautiful body. And ease onto your back. Reach for that left leg with the right hand and let it drop over to the side, either straightening, bending, or grabbing that left foot. One of my favorites. So just go ahead and feel into it. And if this isn't quite accessible for you and you want to put a strap around that leg and hold on here, like strap around here, that would totally be an option as well. Again, gratitude and love to your body, no matter how it feels in each pose, no matter how it feels side to side. Our mission here is to relax, to release, to recenter. Tap into your belly breath. Really bring that nervous system down into a state of ease and rest. Your back, hug your knees into your chest. Just give yourself a little rock here. We're actually going to come up to a wall, so go ahead and make your way to your nearest wall. And we're going to do legs up the wall. So go ahead and put them up. This is one of my favorite poses, anti-aging poses. So good for the nervous system, so good for the heart. So bringing one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly, and just allow yourself to rest here. To feel gravity reversing its flow on your legs. those legs come down. Give yourself a hug once again. And rolling to one side. Oh, all right, y'all. So we're gonna just finish up with a shavasana. I like to take my bolster and place it under my low back, just like this. That can feel really nice. If you're wanting more of an upper body opener, you can bring your blocks like one like this, and then one like this, and lean back on them, getting that first block in between your shoulder blades and the next one under your head. I mean, oh, that feels so good too. Or you don't have to use any props at all. But go ahead and find what is comfortable and relaxing for you. Maybe get a blanket. Bringing your arms down by your sides, let them totally relax. And we're going to do a little 4-part breath. So we're going to inhale again for 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold empty at the bottom. Inhale for 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top. Feel that fullness. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold out at the bottom. Inhale for 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the bottom. And then let your breath return to normal. take in your body. Then wrap your arms around you in a big hug. Just give your body some love, some gratitude, and bring yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Alright, y'all. Inhale, arms up. Exhale down to the heart. Bow to yourself, bow to your body. Thank yourself for showing up on the mat today. And thank you so much for joining me. I hope you feel amazing. Go eat some nourishing food. Make sure you drink some water. Make sure you like this video and subscribe. And if you want more Yoga for Dancers wellness content, go ahead and find me on Instagram. I'd love to connect and meet you. Oh, have the most beautiful rest of your day. Beautiful souls. Thank you.